Evan St. Amand. He's the community correspondent for WWE, and he's also a Wish kid, and he's going to tell you a little bit about his story.
I'm the community correspondent for WrestleMania weekend. It's really an honor to be here with you guys. Are you guys excited for WrestleMania?
You want to join the Judgment Day? Sure.
Very, very confident. He's well spoken.
Drew, I gave him some club advice, and he actually hit a really good shot, so I'm really proud of him.
Well, you're looking sharp.
We're rooting for you this weekend.
Yeah, both of us.
We've made a peace.
Yes.
We're rooting for each other.
Peace treaty has been
Yeah.
signed. We are headed right now to SoFi Stadium to get like a backstage tour. It's going to be really fun. Oh, he's awesome. He's an awesome guy.
You didn't say you were like the interview
The
personality.
community correspondent. Yeah.
That's my bad. I didn't.
No,
I'm
you're
not
good.
up to
Don't worry
par on
about
the
it.
language.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're chill.
The WrestleMania entrance is a very prestigious thing. That's why I wanted to give you guys all a chance to get your own WrestleMania entrance.
Yeah, you were on stage with John Cena, dude. That's awesome. Here, can you Dude, we did it. We did it. No, bro. Seeing the arena all like this, it's incredible. It can't be described unless you're here. It's really breathtaking.